The most important thing you can invest in your child's life is your time. It's not always just material possessions. It's not always money. It's not always a lavish lifestyle. Because you find a lot of rich kids just want time. They just want that love, affection, reward, attention, recognition. The most valuable thing you can invest in your child is your time. And it must be valuable time, not time yelling, criticizing, pointing fingers, poking, telling them what they're not doing is up to your standard, or telling them how stupid they are. Because I never understand how parents can say, I hope something goes wrong, and show that you should have listened to me. Because my question has always been, have you listened to your child? Have you taken the opportunity to actually listen? Not just hear what they're saying and instantly becoming upset, pissed off, instantly feeling like that's stupid, that's never going to work. But have you actually taken the time to listen to them? Hearing is just you registering noise. But listening means I am here with you and I am discerning what you're saying and what you're not saying. Because a lot of things that may go wrong with children is because the guidance at home is missing. As a parent, I know I'm not a parent, dot, dot, dot. But I'm around enough little kids all the time to know I'm very good with kids. And kids just find it comfortable enough to open up to me. They find it that I give them a comfortable space to be themselves. No judgment, no criticism, all love. And I invite them to think and not have them thinking that I want them to think or do a certain thing. I look at what they're good at and inspire creativity. Then I just coach and guide that, and I lead that. However, the most important thing you can invest in your child's life is time. Time. Because you are the first face of God they will ever see. You're the first face of God they will see. You're their first best friend, their first superhero, their first king, their first queen, their first homie, right? You're the first look of what success is. You're the first idea of what it means to be rich, strong, confident, beautiful, handsome. Your children come into this world thinking that you are the earth, moon, sun, and stars. That you're the universe. They come into this world believing that you are unstoppable. They come into this world believing that you are everything. That's something that we have to start turning back and giving to them. Letting them know that they're unstoppable. Letting them know that they can do anything because you are their superhero. You're their leader. You're their guidance. You're the example. Every young girl grows up and attracts their father. And in my case, they're going to attract someone who's better than their father. Because my father has always told me, Brittany, I want to do right by you because I haven't always done right in my life. But I want to make sure you attract a man that's better than me. If you attract a man that's just like me, I've done you a disservice. And being a little girl, I didn't quite understand it, but he began to show me, which is why I have so much love for my father, because no, he wasn't there all the time. But when he was there, he made it count. And he showed me all the things that I needed to see when it comes from what a man should be like. Because we learn that from home. What a woman is supposed to be like, I learned that from my mother. You're supposed to learn these things from home. And the world is just supposed to guide you and give you some subtle influences, give you some subtle help, give you some subtle moments and things that you need. So, as a parent, the biggest investment you can make in your child is your time first and your love. Like I said, I'm good with kids. kids just find, that's Brittany right there. Let me go say hi to Brittany. They remember me because I made an impact in them, but I invested time. They had all of my attention when I'm with them. Yes, I give them things, of course, but that's a reward for you behaving well. So the biggest investment you can make in your child's life is time and love. And if you're saying that's not true, think about all the things you wish you would have had as a kid. Because as a parent, we grow up to want to give our children everything that we didn't have. Not even realize that sometimes that may not be what is needed. We may grow up wanting to give our children everything that we didn't have, mostly material possessions. But I know for me, when I have kids, they're going to get mommy's love first. They're going to get mommy's time first. And everything else will be added unto them. Because they know that mommy's going to be there. And their father, of course. That's a whole nother conversation. So I'm just going to focus on this one. And then you'll find that your child won't go looking for outside influences that are not right because they know what is right. They're not going to go look outside of that house for that love because they know what it looks like. They know what that love looks like. So when someone tries to abuse them, they're going to walk away from it because they didn't suffer that abuse at home. Think about it. Abuse isn't always physical. You can abuse your child by simply not being there all the time. So they're going to go find someone who is there all the time. However, that person that is there all the time is toxic, abusive, self-serving, right? They practice self-preservation. They have a very unhealthy hold on you because they grew up not having it because you meet no one but you at the end of the day. But I can go on and on about this conversation, and it's just something that I want you to think about. I don't want to cover every single topic or try to. Just something to think. The biggest investment you can make in your child is your time and love. Unconditional. Even if they go off and do something that you are like, why the hell did you do that? When they come back, I know for me, I'm going to look at them and say, okay, what did you want to accomplish jumping off that roof like that? Okay, well, if you wanted to accomplish this, let's show you how you can accomplish it without breaking all of your limbs or ending your life. We can have a laugh about it because it was just a foolish choice. But I still love them enough to say, okay, let's help you accomplish what you were actually trying to accomplish. Because you might be on to something. You might have a bright idea that's trying to surface. You just need a little help to get you to your goal ultimately. Because jumping off the roof might not have been it. But something can arise in that conversation that can help you get to something. And it all just boils down to giving that time and that love, and then ultimately respect. Because even though they're kids, children still deserve respect. That's another conversation as well. But just wanted to give you this one this morning. And yes, this is Brittany Simone with Do You See What I See? And if you don't, let me show you. Peace.